Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. Today we're going over to Aldi again and to the Williams Bros Brewing based in Scotland. Released two beers just recently, an East Coast IPA which I reviewed the other day, and this, the West Coast IPA. So I've jumped up the beer review list, although I've not really got a list. Usually on the beer reviews it's one that I fancy, one that's big ABV, or maybe a supermarket beer, or jump to the front just to get them out of the way and maybe steal the thunder on somebody else out there, but it never really works. So yeah, this is Silver Lake West Coast IPA, 5.6% ABV. Silver Lake shines pale and gold. Her floral hop aromas are backed up by punchy pine and citrus. Bitter up front, but balanced by a touch of malt sweetness, delivering a satisfying dry finish. Good to see Williams Bros Brewing doing this. You know, the last beer I had was a good quality beer, and recent beers from them that are supermarket beers. So, like I've said before, they're not making a lot of money on these beers, but maybe why am I doing that? It's been a long day. Maybe the volume is what did it. So yeah, I've been at work today and it's all about the leaves at the moment. It's crazy, the sheer amount of leaves, but the ground's saturated as well, which is not helping matters. But had a cracking day. Freezing, absolutely. It's not even cold at the moment, but I was freezing sat on the tractor, the ride on. I'm hoping to smash it out of the way before the season goes really cold. But we'll see on that side of things. But the work that I'm doing, you know, so happy with how I'm getting along. So, in this light, it's slightly hazy, golden looking pour in this light with a few mils of white head. Oh, sit down and relax, smell the aroma from here. Lovely fruity tropical aroma. Oh, yeah, nice smelling. All right, cheers all. Nice bit of pine, tropical tasting, bit of pine coming. Bear in mind it's got to breathe a bit first. Let them breathe. That ought to be my motto. Let them breathe, and you could take that wherever you like. You know, I mean, let's be fair. The Scottish with the kills, they're letting them breathe, aren't they? Obviously, I'm not on about beer there, but you can smell what the rag's cooking. A nice entry level West Coast. It's not too in your face West Coast. It's obviously with some West Coast it can be as twangy and really quite challenging. And then you get others like some of the subtle modern traditional West Coast, and it's like, is this a West Coast? I actually had one yesterday, and I don't know if the can was old or what, but yeah, I don't think it was at its best, to be honest, which is strange. I won't mention names, breweries or anything like that, but so we'll give that a chance to breathe. It's nice. It's nice, easy drinking beer for the price you pay. We've got to get this into our minds. The price we pay on beers. Breweries will charge what they charge for beers. You know, obviously, ingredients that go in. Because this is contracted to a supermarket, you know, they're going to mass produce this. So the more they make, the more chance of making profit off it, hopefully, anyway. Whereas smaller breweries putting a lot of hops in, and that the beers will cost more. You know, and you don't understand this until you see the workings of breweries. And then obviously, I mean, there's some that have got that many staff, and it's like, you've got twice as many staff than you actually need, you know. And that's why you need to charge more for your beer, but not always, you know. I mean, I know a lot of breweries where it's like two people and they're doing loads of work and sometimes not even taking a penny out of the brewery. I don't know how that happens, but I mean, yeah, you've got to live, haven't you? But I've got mates who are brewers. One just recently gone into commercial brewing and he's smashing it. I'm well proud of what he's done. He's got loads of different. He bit his trade in the commercial sector at a local brewery, and he's understood that you have to do your bitters, your pales, your stouts, and different ABVs and using different hops for different flavours. And you look at who's doing well in the brewery world. It's those who are making beers that good core beers, interesting beers, good artwork on the, all these things matter. I mean, there was a local brewer, and I've not seen nothing from him for a while. So whether he's ill or whether he's jacked it in, yeah, I've not seen anything for a while. And at one stage, there was everywhere. So it's a tough world. Came home, wife's changed all the furniture in the front room. We haven't even had that furniture that long. She says a year. We didn't have the dog when the furniture was up, so it can't be a year. It was about February time. Bloody women changing their minds, eh? She gets away with it because I'm so easygoing, to a point. And then I'll have a dig and a go. But problem is you have a dig and a go, and you get it back in your face. You don't win anyway. So what can you do? Not much. But that's the world, isn't it? That's the world we're in. It is what it is. Sabiatch and woof. But anyway, let's drink to this. Good addition to Aldi. Couldn't get the word out. A lot better than that sham that was twice as nice. I had no idea who made that beer. But never did find out. I ought to Google it, really. Who made twice as nice for Aldi? Because it was a gut-wrenching beer. Ooh. Nice kick to that. Temperature in the shed's lovely. We still haven't dropped down in temperature. It's coming, isn't it? So I'm waiting for the wife to sort the dining room out, and then somewhere in this shithole that I call a shed, the dumping ground for everyone else's crap. Oh, there's a LED ring light, and I'm basically going to be doing my reviews from the house. Shut the dining room door so I've got privacy, and I can do my reviews in the house. The only down of it, that is, sneaky beer reviews might be off the cards. I'm sure they'll come on occasion. I'll have to just hit the homebrew instead. Although there's not much homebrew left, to be fair. I think I've hit it a bit hard already. It's this beer review hobby. All the time you say, yeah, I'm going to calm down. And then you get home after a day at work, you had a tough day, and it's like, I'm having a beer. Anyway, back to the beer. Nice little chat. I enjoyed the chat. Hope you did as well. A lot of people won't. Some people will. It is what it is. But yeah, that's a nice drinking. twangy West Coast, but not too twangy. You know, certainly one for the masses rather than your craft beer aficionados. You know, them ones with the noses up in the air. Nearly said something wrong then. But you smell what I'm coming from. You know, it's just a nice, easy drinking West Coast. It's at a good price. Nice ABV. It's tasting good, smells good, tastes good. You can't ask for any more. You know, you've got to be realistic these days in this world we're in. I pay £10 for a beer. I expect a good beer for tenner. You know, no bones about that. But if I'm paying a couple of quid, then my expectations are nowhere near as high because I haven't paid a lot out for that beer. Same as when you go to a pub. Like the other week, I went to Black Iris Brewery in Nottingham to the tap room, and some of the impies from Emperor's Brewery, £7, and I'm like, there's no fucking way that's worth £7. I don't care. There's greed or something coming into play there. Or someone's charging Black Iris too much. That's why they've got to charge that much. As much as I like the fella, I'm not paying that much for your beers. Yeah, sorry. It is what it is. £5, buff. But do you know the amazing thing? On cask, they had the Emperor's Brewery collab with Black Iris on cask. And I think it was literally £3 or £4 a pint. Fucking Imperial Stout pint for £4. And I wish I'd have bought that. But I was driving anyway, so I couldn't have drank a pint. But I'd have gone for it. Otherwise, I hope somebody's phoning, messaging. So as we can see, yeah, it's a decent beer. It's well worth drinking, as you can see. I like this brewery. They make good beer at a fair price. I will have to look on the website and maybe after Christmas when finances recover, maybe do a proper order from the brewery direct and just see what beers they've got. I'm doing this slowly. There's 2,000 odd breweries in the UK. There's only so much I can do as Raggy's beer reviews. But when I like a brewery, I will go that extra mile to get more beers from them, to engage more. You know, in essence, I like decent people. It is what it is. So would I drink this again? Yes. Like I've said and I've stipulated, the price, the beer itself, it delivered what it says on the back of the can. It was a nice beer as well. Sometimes you'll get a beer that delivers, but the beer's absolutely just boring as hell, or just a crap beer. But it does what it says on the beer. You know, there's a lot of that goes up, but it does actually do well. It's a decent beer. Would I drink it again? The biggest question, yes. Score, good 4.5 out of 5. Well played, Williams Bros Brewing, whether you watch this or not. And well played, Aldi, whether you watch this or not as well. You know, don't know why I'm touching my head. But, yeah, really enjoyed that. Cheers.